For the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, go down to u7buy.com, link is down below in description, and make sure to use code Vizeh at checkout for 5% off. Yo lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're talking FIFA 23. Now you may be like, okay, why? You know, it's not even 3 months into the FIFA 22 cycle, so why is this being brought up? And the reason is because this isn't going to be any other FIFA. Actually, it's going to be beyond unlike any other FIFA. And I want to do a video about every single thing that you need to know about the new FIFA, because some people are still to this day very confused on what's going on. Like, is EA on a new FIFA? Why is there a battle between FIFA and EA? Some people thought they were the same company. And then there's this news about 2K possibly stepping in and taking over the FIFA naming rights, which would make absolutely zero sense, because I mean, they're not really made for footballing games. Sports games, yes, but there's a massive difference between a football game and a basketball game in terms of what this game would be, and also looking at the other football games around us like PES or eFootball, and what the new generation of football games will slowly start becoming. And we're in a transitional phase right now, which we are going to go and enter into more of a Fortnite kind of world, where it's a standalone game. There's no 22, 23, 24 yearly cycle, which in my opinion will be a massive benefit for the actual game, because I feel like with each FIFA with a yearly cycle, it kind of just forces and rushes non-features for the sake of being features. For example, in recent years for the FIFA career mode, they bring back features that was in other years. However, they bring it back in and say, okay lads, here's a new feature, you can now sim games with this little animation thing, which has been in FIFA's since back in FIFA 07, FIFA 08. Create a club, which was amazing, right? Oh my god, you can make your own team. You can use your imagination and like use your mind of like, okay, it'd be my own club. It'd be Liam FC, or it could be a club that could make sense in a real life world, like Red Bull Manchester, for example. You know, let's say that you are a Notts County fan. You can go make Notts County in the game and put them in League 2. And this is all very nice, right? However, this was a feature back in FIFA 07, FIFA 08. If we had a Fortnite-based world, which is what we're going to have in the next version of FIFA, which, by the way, I must say, if you've forgotten, will no longer be called FIFA. It has been confirmed that FIFA is no more after EA had a split with the actual FIFA organization, as FIFA went up to EA basically saying, yo, we want $1 billion. Yeah, $1 billion to continue using FIFA as the naming rights, because in theory, or actually in the eyes of the law, it's not their actual branding. They pay for the rights to use it, and sadly, that's the price. So with that, that means that what would the game be called? And odds are, the common phrase being thrown around across social media, that it'd be called EA Sports FC, which will be quite boring, I'm not gonna lie. There is a chance that it will not be that. They may find a new game like, I don't know, football, like EA Football. Honestly, I would not be surprised. Alongside this may mean that some licenses for the game may also be missing. For example, the main one is the FIFA World Cup. That may just not be similar to what the Euros are. It just says European Championships. Maybe it'll just be called World Championships. That is a possibility as well. So if I were you, I would not expect any FIFA style World Cup game mode or FUT mode for next year for the Qatar World Cup. Apparently right now, FIFA, the organization, is actually looking for developers that can take the naming rights of the game to be called officially FIFA 23 or so on and so forth, which for me sounds absolutely crazy, that unless it's EA on it, you know, we do give EA a bit of sticker. I'll put my hands up here, but for a company to just make a game just from the blue, this could be a 3-year job if it's anyone, and that's at least if they're even in the sports world like a 2K. Now, it was thrown around that 2K Sports was in fact considering buying the FIFA license from the organization. Now, honestly, I don't think that this will happen, and main reason why is because EA will still be in the market. They still will just make their own game, which they have, just without the FIFA name. And if FIFA still wants $1 billion for the naming rights, if EA Sports don't see that as worthwhile. EA Sports, I doubt many other gaming developers can. So unless they lower down the naming rights value, then I doubt much will happen there. So what do we have now? We've got the potential of a game along the lines of EA Sports FC, and what we're going to have is what has been said a lot is that it will be a standalone game, downloadable on all platforms, Xbox, PS, and PC, obviously. It will be a free-to-play game. However, there will be things that you can buy similar to what, actually the same thing as what Konami and eFootball are doing. It will be adding on features over time. Odds are I can't imagine them dropping it without the likes Ultimate Team on there. Ultimate Team is still their own branding, so I imagine they can still keep that. Back last year, there was a lot of news saying that for the next FIFA, it wasn't only free to play, but it was also cross-platform. Odds are FIFA saw what Konami has done and has gone out their way as well with this new change to just go along the same lines. By making it free to play, you pretty much open yourself to everyone that has a console, like literally everyone. And because EA makes so much money out of FIFA packs anyway, it really wouldn't be a massive damage into how much money they will make. If anything, it could be more because, again, it's opening up to every single possible person. Believe it or not, there are still people, you know, especially younger people, which, let's be honest, likes to spend some FIFA points, cannot get a new version of FIFA until Christmas, for example. I was the same thing. When I was like 13, 14, I couldn't get the new FIFA until Christmas or my birthday, which may sound really sad if you like have got money now, but that is the life that a lot of your younger kids have. Or it could be people in countries or families that doesn't have a lot of money to be spending, you know, 40, 50, 60 pound a game, which is a lot of money, by the way. Have it like Fortnite, have it like Warzone. It has the gameplay itself, and it'll be adding all these new features. If it'll be customizational ones, if it'll be packs, if it'll be maybe even features that you can buy from as DLC, like what COD does with a gunsmith and a customizable weapons and all that good stuff. EA could do the same thing with FIFA and have customizational stadiums and kits and badges that you can pay for, which they are already going into that way anyway. They are already experimenting with the fact that you can buy kits and titles and all these themes through the actual game itself with FP or with coins. I think they're just experimenting what will it look like for the future and how many people are buying it. And don't forget, last year for career mode, there should be a online career mode for FIFA 23. There was an official EA work application which in the job description said that you'll be working on normal Ultimate Team and also FIFA online career mode. It said this on the official EA website in the job description that you'll be working as a developer on FIFA online career mode. And of course, this was near the end of the summer last year, so it'll be way too quick to have this for the new FIFA. So this should be on FIFA 23 or EA Sports FC or whatever the hell it'd be called. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. This is going to be huge for the world of the football games industry because that means that this is a massive transition. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully this explained a lot of what's going on, and I'll tell you guys more once I find out, most likely sometime next year, of course. So thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh. See you next time.